Hello, cardinal signs. It's me and old Willow B. We've come to do your general reading, okay? You can tell this is used a lot, right? It's got character. This is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. If you are not aware, you are a cardinal sign, friend. There is... I'm going to put it this way. There is a lot of which way do I go, and clouds upon clouds upon clouds, almost as if y'all are connected to the fixed signs. I mean, but in a different way. Being boxed in. You know, almost like trying to show you where you've been compromising or, I guess, sacrificing certain talents, attributes, values, something like that, right? We're gonna dive a little more in, but I do keep seeing almost like a circle with a triangle and just frustration and boxing you in. Ooh, ooh, that says solitude, friend. We're gonna see there. Ebb and flow. A lot of being surrounded by the water. It is what it is. It is what it is. Allowing that information to come to you. I can't even. The river's under here. Of movement. Of going with it instead of trying to fight it. Hot damn. Let's read these two. Whee! Well, ocean came out first, so I guess we're going to read ocean. The ebb and flow of life is never more clearly represented than in the ocean movement. The tide, the great body of water, rise and fall in regular rhythm. So, that is the endless varied pattern. It's been doing it for millions of years. Unless unforeseeable forces of nature intervene, which is kind of what's going on here. So I was supposed to read this one first, apparently. Someone needs to take in more water, too. You suck at it. Like, this is about shifting tides, and it's affecting your body. And it's like, your instincts are trying to kick in, but they're saying your instincts don't work anymore, like your natural patterns, because there's outside forces trying to get you to move with life. So this is an important aspect in the art of living, is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions, joining their fluidity, but not being captured. It's also not necessary to become obsessed with any particular fluctuation in mood or feeling. They are simply emotions, often activated in ways that are completely beyond your understanding. When you neither minimize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, you then have a greater sense of when and how to express them. You have been fighting the ebb and flow of your own feelings, denying your hurt, anger, or sorrow, by either attaching yourself to one or the other, nurturing as if it were a nursing child. Smoothing over your feelings with more practical responses that deny and hide what is going on beneath the surface of your expression. When you attempt to constrict yourself from experiencing your emotions, it's much like trying to stem the tides that grow even more forceful with every attempt humans make to control them. Allow yourself to swim with the variation rather than resisting them. So my premeditation is backed up by the cards. Just saying. Because here we got movement, right? Under there is like music and emergence. So let's go to island. Hey, I do like to read these sometimes, even though I am a shadow worker. That comes out no matter what. If you guys don't know what that is, that's blocks, fears, karma. I walk in limbo. You can go to Taurean.com. You know what I mean? Again, this is for Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So this is surrounded by the glassy sea, evokes different feelings depending on one's perception and belief. Right? There is light there. So someone may see a dark sky, and someone may actually see beauty. You need to take some time for solitude, preferably in silence. Spend the morning, afternoon, or even the entire day by yourself, completely unplanned and unstructured. The bombardment of your senses is the noise intensity of society. It leaves you on alert far more than is necessary. True that. The vibration of millions of people's worry and fear throughout the world can impinge upon you and greatly affect you. You do not honor the need to pull back from time to time. Boy, my Venus is in Aries and I'm a cusper, and I feel that line. Like, I don't think you guys realize, as a spiritual worker, like, it's always affected me, but it's been really bad lately, like, where I get burnout super fast. Like, real fast. So, when you have passed through any self-constructed barrier to enjoying the quiet peace of solitude, it will serve you best if you simply observe the thoughts and emotions that pass through you, especially those that cause shortness of breath or a quickening heartbeat. Remember that isolation is experienced not by choice, but out of fear. When you decide to spend time with yourself in solitude, you are choosing to find and connect with who you really are. Like, when I tell people boredom is a gift, they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, that allows you to go and do something different. You're not being pressed, all right? If you want to try painting, even though you think it's going to be crappy, why aren't you trying it? You don't know. It's not like you can be Picasso as soon as you begin. People really forget that failures lead to a successful point, right? They forget that's how there's like 500 failures standing behind a successful person. Just saying. Just saying, friends. Alright. I feel like I need to breathe from that. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Like, someone's been having a lot of probably blood pressure issues. Yeah, like anxiety attacks because of what all this is saying. Let me know if this is you, because definitely a few of you out there. I can say 3 for certain. 3 that find this channel. Okay, you got Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. We're going to pull 3 tarot. Past, present, and future. The Empress for the past. 7 of Wands for the present. Feel that. The High Priestess and the Hermit's under there. For, like, advice, future. Or what's under the deck? The Star. Being by yourself in the water. By yourself healing. My goodness. Look at her, though. I mean, she's got all kinds of creatures that she has to take care of underneath her. Wow, okay. Alright, so we're gonna get to this. We'll get to that. It is literally, you had inspiration around you, you had positive energy around you, like for, I don't know, it's like you were trying to attract more money, more like experiences, trying to get in a new direction, and really trying to get in with yourself, but it's like that connection, those energies got crossed. Okay, it's still there. That goal is still there, that personal, professional, whatever you want to put in relationship. But you're surrounded by clouds right now from what I was getting. So this dream is still here. It's just got a lot of disconnection from everyday stress and worry. But this is a good, all these are good cards. But this is why we've ended up here, right? You have not been nurturing yourself. You've been nurturing everything else, which is the noise. Which brings me here. Okay? It's almost like autopilot. You're not, it's like you're hiding away, but not in a spiritual way. It's more like a shutting everything off. It's a challenge. Like, you're not standing your ground. You're not defending yourself or making personal time for yourself. It's like people are challenging your beliefs. They're trying to make you very clouded. Okay? And it's like, you really need to listen to yourself. You were on the right path, whatever your idea was, whatever you were doing. But this is like standing up and being like, you all need to handle your own stuff right now. Because I'm having my own things go on here. And, you know, I know people have kids and stuff, but I mean, call a family member. You know what I'm saying? Because it could lead to bigger problems. Like, your kids don't need to face your challenges. You're an adult. We're just going to put that out there in case that's happening. But this is just like 2 days. Two days. You know what I'm saying? For you to chill out and kind of let things just happen and go. And I'm not saying let everything, like, just fall to the decay, but this is like fear mongers. A lot of fear mongers. And I heard it. I say to people all the time I do channelings for. When we go to bed and lay our head on the pillow, we have so many worries about what we're doing, what's happening, what's going to go down, blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying. This is that to me, this card. And I heard through the radio when I was going to do a grocery pickup, because like I've been having some issues with my body, so I've been doing pickup. And there was a real small clip of, that's the devil. That's the bad energies of trying to keep us trapped in our mind where we're paralyzed. We can't do anything about it at that moment, okay? There's nothing we can do about it at that moment when we're laying our head down on the pillow. We have to just wake up and allow things to come and go and handle them as they come. Man, have I been trying to channel that myself for the last week since I heard that, right? Exactly. Exactly. So I'm just going to say this with the High Priestess as your advice, your outcome. This is opportunities that are creative. And other people are scrambling around you for recognition. And it's like, that's why you just need to step out. Step out of the rat race. Okay, you don't need to do degrading things. You just need to be your transparent self with your tactics. You know what I'm saying? That's the integrity. The integrity will pay off for you. Okay? It's like you don't have anything to say right now, but you soon will. It's a rat race. Whatever's going on here is like a rat race. That's the best I can put it. Like kids hanging on your ankles, you know what I'm saying? Like something's holding you back you cannot see. And that's why I said that opportunity is still here. It still exists. If this is a romantic relationship, there's a surprise there. It's like you just got to keep swimming through those waters of your life and know that God, the universe, whatever, they're trying to push you towards this. It's just really hard to see right now. Put it that way. Very hard to see because you got to take a step back for a hot minute. Okay? It's merging intuition, emotion, allowing the ebb and flow like they said. It's to tap into your emotional side. Like, what's your feelings? Are you open to expressing them? It's a spiritual discovery, to be fair, but you're not open to receiving those messages right now that you could be downloading in your dreams. You could be getting signs. It's a more deeper understanding of what your purpose is. And people are like, I'm searching for my purpose. Well, you don't search for your purpose. Your purpose finds you. You know, it's like that childlike curiosity, so we can embrace that instead of judging ourselves like society wants us to. I get so aggravated. This is literally a pet peeve of mine. I have a few degrees, okay? And I only say I have a few degrees because people are like, you need to pick one. And no, I don't. No, I don't. I use all of them at some point. I like to work for myself. And I get led to where I'm supposed to be, just like I'm doing the humane stuff now. You know what I'm saying? And the spiritual work. I'm not in the salon cutting hair. I do the design and the internet. Her, Brandy, what is your degree in? You had your dean's list. You know, web design, stuff like that. Do I use my abilities to my capability for me? Not really. I got knowledge in AdWords and stuff too. I mean, I constantly climb the ladder, but the fact is that people attach a label to your career as that's who you are. That is the biggest pet peeve of mine. That's what I'm feeling here. you're trying to struggle to get out of this label that has been placed on you because you have an idea, but you don't want to go against the flow of what you've been taught by society, and your purpose is calling you. Okay? It's trying to unlock this, and that's why you're being boxed in. And that is how you're going to come out. Okay? Like, seriously. Seriously. And I'm feeling this very, very strong for, like, Libra and Cancer. And I know I'm doing this for Aries and Cap, too. You guys are, like, that's the health issues that I'm getting. I've always been able to kind of sense things going on. That's why I'm, like, diving into homeopathic, holistic stuff. No, I offer simple suggestions and stuff through my site. Hey, Tinker Tinkers! Perception. Ruins. That is, again, like signs and symbols. And sensitivity. Sensitivity. We're going to read this for you and call it a day. Please let me know in the comments if you know exactly what you're talking about, why you're swimming, and need a step back. Okay? It's important to see things a little differently right now. Yeah, it is. Imagine yourself in the place of those who appear to be confronting you, your words or your actions. Perhaps rather than taking this as a sign of their displeasure or dislike of what you are doing, see their words as an opportunity to improve the situation by being more open-minded. Perhaps their actions will actually provide you with an even stronger, more robust idea about how to proceed. The ruins are a reminder that in one single toss, you can choose a very different outcome. Those that seem to be your enemies can often deliver the most useful lessons in life. If that wasn't summed up in a closing statement, you know what I mean? Don't be so quick to judge. This is a situation from all angles. There's a lesson to be learned. Understanding someone else's point of view. You are acting unreasonably, and to study the ruins for spiritual growth and understanding. That's why I say get out of the rat race and quit taking all that it's blocking you. Let me know if this resonated. Hit the subscribe. You don't have to hit the annoying bell, and I'll catch you later.